De Leone Cinciella. Bless the essence for the essence blessings. What's up, y'all? Psychic trauma here. Hashtag living stream. At a city council meeting. We did not sign up today. I just had my crown done on my tooth, and so I can't speak. My tongue and lip is fucked up. For those participating in person, when called upon, please come to the podium. On the presentation line, well, you'll see your time countdown. For those participating virtually, when called upon, please wait until our meeting goes to the speaker. When you are promoted, please accept the promotion, turn your camera if you have one, and are on the podium. All speakers should begin their remarks by telling council their names and previous. Please refrain from profaning or speech, direct your comments to council as a whole, and refrain from individual or personal attacks, including disparaging other speakers' words. First up, we have Jude Rubart on the council chambers. Jude. Next up, we have Lauren Hanson on Zoom. Lauren, please accept the promotion. Oh, sorry, I did skip a couple. Check my wasn't at the top. I have Adele Rahab. Go ahead.
I appreciate you for giving me the opportunity to speak once more. You know, I spoke in the past, and I came the other day, and I felt like I needed to speak again. You know, when I was sitting in the chamber last Monday, and you had these kids here, which I appreciate the kids trying to be part of the city. And I don't know about you, but I was very uncomfortable when we had kids here. We were talking about genocide. We were talking about other kids being, blown up to pieces. It really made me feel uncomfortable. Like a child shouldn't be hearing about that. I saw some of your faces, so I think you felt the same. And what the ironic thing was to me, I looked at y'all and I was like, I don't know if you guys realize the reason why every day, every month, every year, we mention this. And it's because of the people in power like yourself who hasn't acted on what the people are asking. So I figured today, I don't know if anybody ever came to talk to you. I mean, a lot of people, they go aggressive on me, but I feel like I need to take a back step and just kind of, tell me what is it that we want? Why do you think people on the streets talking about free Palestine? Why do you think we're here? Once upon a time you had mentioned that, that the policies happen in Washington. They don't happen here. This is not a local matter. I feel like the way our institution is made, if we feel like we're not getting the answers we need at the federal level, we come to you as our local representative and say, hey, be the voice for us out there. And I think we're lacking that. And I think it's because I like to say you guys don't have knowledge. You guys are not aware of the facts of what's going on. Just earlier yesterday, I saw that Israel bombed kids outside of hospital. You call on video, people burning fire. That was some real shit. You know what I mean? And I thought it's a catch all. The child who just got bombed, his kids got bombed, you have a sharpness that says made in the United States. That's us. We're asking for a terrorist attack in future. Black minorities, we're asking for it. You know what I mean? So I need you to step up. If there's something you don't understand, Linda behind me is going after me. I myself, I would like to set some educational stuff for you so that we can understand what's going on. Because the way that you react, I feel like you don't know what's going on. And I feel like that might be the problem. I would like to educate you. Be the voice for me. And if I can't get done anything in the national level, I want you to be my voice. And the only way you can do that is to understand. So if there's something we can do to help you understand, please let us know. I want to help you. I don't want to make you look bad. When you go out, I want people to respect you. Even I don't respect you right now. So we have to give us an opportunity to teach
Good afternoon. My name is Linda Anita Bachman, and I am from the City of America. Today I'm going to read to you a powerful piece that comes from a Palestinian poet and doctor from Houston, Texas, by the name of Fadi Ahmed Jubal. The name of this piece is called Dedication. To those whose memory, imagination, and bodies are my memory, imagination, and body. From the collective to the one under the same assault, no matter our location on earth. Our bodies have different ways of knowing, but our bodies know. To the martyrs who witness from above and the living witness on the ground. To those who will be killed on the last day of the war. To those who will be killed on the first day after the war ends. To those who succumbed in the humanitarian middle of the border, an hour before the pause, a minute after. To those who died with a broken heart during and after the war. To those who gathered their families to die together so that no survivor suffers survival alone. To those who scattered their families so that they're not all wiped out from the school record. To the babies whose death certificates mark their brief presence on earth before their birth certificates were issued. They were not given names. To the elderly who endured 1948 and lived to see their descendants erased. To the young born under the sign of speech and are the only members of their families left. Will you stand up and form a small nation? To those who died because dialysis was no longer possible, no water, electricity, and food, you were murdered. To those who will develop kidney stones and liver failure from unclean water, to diarrhea and cold food. To those who are maimed and will search for their missing limbs underground, cross borders, and won't find their extremities after they find them. To those whose charity cards couldn't handle the shock, and to those whose nicotine cards blocked the flow, you too were killed. To those who were killed because they refused to leave their homes to live in tents. To those who were killed on their way to the tents. To those who were killed in their tents with half shelter. To those who were killed in UN shelters and UN schools. To those who were killed because they were medics, nurses, doctors, teachers, coders, and recruiters, and the last honest journalists. To those who thought their biggest fear was to outlive their children. To those who are free of the fear of death, because tyranny spoke its final answer and it was to rule. To those in a concentration camp the size of Metropolis, the only life they knew. To Jerusalem and Jenin, to Jenin and Jerusalem, the children who played in the craters the bombs made, is the sound was right. The bodies we count are not the bodies we retrieve from the river to the sea.
Thank you. Next up, I just want you to know that, so here, so Jude, Lauren Hanson,
Hello, my name is Lauren. I live in Council District 10. I'm a member of Greater Denver Transit, a member of the Mayor's Bike Advisory Committee. I'm a small business owner, but I speak for myself and my statements tonight. I'm speaking in regards to my disappointment in the council for not adopting recommendations by Councilman Perry to fund a $1 million study of the expansion of light rail service along the A-line to Airport. As a regular traveler, the A-line plays a valuable role in how I get to the airport, with the only other viable option for me being getting rideshare. Studying the expanding service will be the first step in reducing the ever-growing traffic on the boulevard, reducing our carbon emissions, and with putting our best foot forward to the world. I've lived in Denver proper through two different mayoral administrations. I wanted to make Denver a world-class city. But how can we become a world-class city if the world can't even make it downtown without either owning a car or getting people where it lives? I urge council members on this study using any alternative means necessary, whether it's a budget amendment or something that happens through ordinance. Thank you.
thank you very much. Next up, we have Aaron Torres.
Good evening, City Council. I'm Erin Portis, the CEO of Boys and Girls Clubs of Metro Denver. On behalf of the 4,000 Denver kids served by our programs and tens of thousands more served across the coalition are developed in out-of-time providers, I want to express our deepest gratitude to City Council for your decision to invest in out-of-school time programming. Together, our coalition works tirelessly to provide comprehensive programming for elementary, middle school, and high school young people. All programs that are offered at low or no cost and ensure accessibility for all children who need them. The decision last week to invest in out-of-school time programming has energized our efforts. Now, 1,000 Denver kids and over 500 parents will continue to benefit from high-quality, comprehensive programs that we've provided for decades, programs that we know deliver strong results. We're all aware that kids spend 1/3 of their time in school and 2/3 out of school. Where they spend their time matters. Who they spend their time with is important. And what they spend their time doing is so important. We gave a donor a tour of the Boys and Girls Club. We got to the end and said, thanks so much for the tour. And our young club member this year said, this is not my club, this is my family. All of us in this room can recall a mentor that we had, a choir instructor, a coach from sports. And I just want to thank City Council for investing in the places, in the people, and the programs that support our young schools and the vital activities that they get to conference. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, virtually, we have Richard. Next up, we have Diane Hill.
Hi, City Council. I am a Denver voter, and that's why I'm here today. I'm here to protest the Clerk Reporter's Office decision not to send out a full Denver voter information booklet to every registered voter. This is a radical change from previous years, occurring just 6 weeks prior to the very contentious election and the very long state ballot. Why am I upset? Well, first, there are additional initiatives that are going to be on the ballot that were not included in the validation notice mailed to voters. The Clerk and Recorder's Office made an arbitrary decision to cut their printing costs this year and only include financial ballot initiatives in the mail to all voters. However, the organizers and people who collected signatures for the other ballot initiatives earned the same voter access as other ballot initiatives. And the voters who signed those initiatives earned the same voter access as other ballot initiatives. I personally think the city should be sued by those initiatives that were left off. Just as important is the 10 pages of crucial details needed by voters, such as polling place locations and hours, the locations of the ballot drop-off boxes, and the mobile voting opportunities, the process to go through the registered vote, etc. That information was not included in the ballot issue notice mailed to voters. A voter has to go to the internet to print the Denver ballot information booklet, which includes all of this information. It is 47 pages long. How many times have you sat at your computer to read a 47-page technical document? I don't do that. I print it out, but I have a printer. Not all voters have printers. Not all voters can afford to go to a print shop and get them to print it for them. What about voters who have cell phones? They're going to read a 47-page document on their cell phone. I don't think so. What about the voters who have 2 to 3 jobs? You cannot get to the library.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I appreciate it. Except we
I have one last sentence.
we have
This should never be allowed to happen again.
Richard,
Yes.
go ahead.
Good evening. Thank you for the opportunity to speak tonight. This was a support for 2 very welcome budget amendments that were forwarded by Councilmember Carrigan, and that was to require them to fund a study, transportation, including options for expansion to Avon, and also another amendment that was to require them the airport to provide clearing funding for 18 years transportation management plan. Last year, Denver was the 6th busiest airport in the world. It shares its position in the top 10 with Atlanta, Dallas, Los Angeles, and O'Hare from the USA, and then the 5 foreign airports, Dubai, London, Heathrow, Tokyo, Canada, Istanbul, and Delhi. All those other 9 airports have at least a double track rail link serving them. Some of them have 2, okay? I'm going to calculate if the infrastructure is built along next year, okay? So my simple message is if you're going to run a top 10 global airport, we need to be thinking about top 10 global infrastructure, and that includes looking at expanding the Avon. It might not be needed today or next year, but it will be needed. So here's where the decisions are made. Here's where we set a genuine vision out of the future. Let's make the correct decision. We have a climate emergency. We have congestion. I absolutely urge council members to use the budget hearings next month, reinstate these amendments, and let's make the right decision for our future. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next up, we have Arnie Carter.
So I want to start by just reminding you all that this genocide in Gaza is brought to you by the same philosophy, the same reasoning as it got us in Iraq war. The same philosophy and reasoning that said Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction. The same philosophy, the same people who said invading Iraq and Vietnam. It's the same philosophy and reasoning that brought us to San Think of all those lies. Think of all that misinformation, the death, the loss of resources. My grandfather was a terrorist. He tended to his field, watered roses in the courtyard, smoked cigarettes with my grandmother on the yellow beach, lying there like a bird. My grandfather was a terrorist. He picked oranges and lemons, went fishing with his brothers until noon. He sang comforting songs en route to the fairs and on his powerful horse. My grandfather was a terrorist. He made a cup of tea with milk and sat on the veranda, land soft and silk. My grandfather was a terrorist. He departed his house, leaving for the coming guests. He left some water on the table. His best, lest the guests die of thirst after time. My father was a terrorist. He walked to the closest safe town, empty as the sullen sky, vacant as a desert tent, dark as the starless night. My grandfather was a terrorist. My grandfather was a man, breadwinner of 10, whose luxury was to have a tent with a blue UN flag set on a rusty pole on the beach. The poem by Godwin Boyd, Mazah Abdul Suleiman.
Thank you, sir. Next up, we have I have to keep moving. Amy Portray. Amy? Yep.
Hello. You call for Amy Petrino?
Yes, I did.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, esteemed members of the Denver City Council, for this opportunity to advocate for continuing Denver's innovative guaranteed income pilot program. My name is Amy Drago. I am the Deputy Director of Medicaid Eligibility and Appeals at Colorado House. We're a statewide working group of we are based here in Denver. And we advocate for people who are low income and disabilities, which is that they can access the health care that they need, that allows them to remain in the community and stay in house. Unfortunately, we're currently having a crisis in our Colorado Medicaid. You probably have seen some of the Denver Post and other articles talking about how people being thrown off of Medicaid rolls have meant that folks can no longer access essential services. This is including children, people with disabilities who are working, and also low-income immigrants and people across our state. In fact, according to a recent study by the Colorado Center for Law and Policy, in 2024, over 500,000 Coloradans got thrown off of Medicaid rolls with procedural problems in the Colorado Medicaid system. This is important because it impacts so many people in Denver. For example, in the article on the second, reporter Jennifer Brown found that WellPower is having to close some of its housing, 40,000 people with mental health challenges, on a Garfield house because there are not people who are receiving Medicaid coverage. This shows up in stories of real people living in Denver. I want to share the story of John. John was a 30-year-old man who had an apartment here in Denver during COVID. Some of his mental health issues were exacerbated, and he lost access to Medicaid. Because of that, he was not able to get all of his health care needs taken care of, and losing Medicaid meant that he lost access to essential behavioral health services. That made it very hard for him to stay home. Guaranteed income allows people like Dawn to remain in the community with the resources they need to remain housed until advocates are able to get them back on Medicaid and make sure that they can remain in the community. For Dawn's sake and for the sake of many others with disabilities and low-income folks who need medical care, please continue the guaranteed income program. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next up, we have Sophia. Sophia. Next up, we have Flanders Gordon.
I'm you up to earlier.
Unfortunately, no, we sent out the list, so Flanders Gordon.
You're just forgetting against a disabled person. Good evening, council members. If you ever wondered when you hearing the whole process, it is what you're doing right now. Councilman Sandoval, you admonish us for talking and don't have they need to look at us when we're speaking. You're looking at your computer. I don't even think you're hearing the words that I'm saying. We've been watching this live stream Holocaust for over 12 months now. Many of us woke up to images of a 20-year-old boy left being burned off at the drill drop incendiary bombs on a tent camp outside of a hospital. This boy still had an IV in his arm as he burned to death. This boy was 20 years old and he was a software engineering student. Many like him, millions of displaced, unable to go to school, unable to have any normalcy, any degree of a regular life in Gaza. And your silence has enabled this. Your silence has enabled the ones in slaughter of people in both North and South Gaza. Your silence has enabled airstrikes and military raids on the West Bank. Your silence has enabled the Israeli genocidal army to expand their campaign destruction of Lebanon, to Peru, to Yemen, to Iraq, and to Syria. Your silence continues to enable the wanton destruction of innocent lives under the guise of fighting terrorism? Are the terrorists not the ones bombing schools and hospitals in tent cities? Are the terrorists not the ones lying day after day in international media, being held to absolutely 0 degree of account? Are the terrorists not the ones going through innocent Palestinians' clothing, their items, their food, and destroying them, burning photographs, and shooting children for sport? I have given to the clerk today a report for over 99 American doctors who serve in Gaza. This report says that the true death toll is at least 118,000, at least 5.4% of the entire Gaza population. This genocide is fully supported by both major American parties, and your silence has enabled it to become larger and larger as it now becomes what will be a third world war. We have been trying to warn you for 12 months and you do not care. On this Indigenous Peoples Day, formerly Columbus Day, I encourage you to reflect on America's long legacy of genocide and ethnic cleansing. This country was founded on the genocide of the Native American people, who still to this very day do not have the same basic human rights that we as white settlers enjoy. This country has been involved in many genocidal campaigns in Vietnam, in we supported South Africa, even supported Pol Pot's Khmer Rouge in Cambodia. Yet, year after year, day after day, you refuse to take any accountability or responsibility. It must be frustrating for you not be able to wake up and go to school, not be able to see your family. Do you know that over 600 entire families have been wiped off the civil registry on Israel? This is body of all. Do you care about this at all? Do you care that millions of Jews worldwide are speaking out against Zionism, and you continue to inflate anti-Semitism and anti-racism? Does it bother you at all to see video of children that have been blown off? Does it bother you at all rather than now have the largest population of anti-Semitism in all history? Does it bother you that Israel has built more UN members than any point since you have founded? Does it bother you at all?
In the past, but then there's plenty of people, and you let them making a little late in the past. What's different now?
I cannot hear you, ma'am.
I said, you let plenty of people leave when they were late in the past.
And I called you out twice, did I not?
But let plenty of people come back on later when they've been a little late in the past, so what's
Okay,
different
so
now?
Khalid, Alali, Brian Williams, Hannah Wallace, Rolando Rodriguez, Rolando.
Good afternoon, Mr. I didn't call good afternoon, members of the City Council. I didn't come letter and I put better support funds towards Post 1. The very first of the VFW post established in the United States. Since I'm probably in 1899, Post 1 has been a sanctuary for veterans for the greatest of the country. Many of us carry the physical our reward. We are here today to respectfully request the council's assistance in moving forward with the installation of a gas powered food heating unit in our post located here in Denver. After years of fundraising to navigate the permitting process, we have successfully secured approval for this necessary project. However, we have reached a standstill due to the city regulations that require an exception to allow us to proceed. VFW Post 1 is not just a building. It is a lifeline for veterans like myself and countless others. We provide a unique space for veterans to come together in fellowship, dealing with the arts, meditation, and other alternative therapies that are transforming the way we recover from the invisible into the world. This program has been special minded as we work to combat issues like PTSD, anxiety, and the isolation that so many of our fellow sisters face calling for home. The installation of this heating unit is crucial to ensure our post remains functional and comfortable year round, especially when the global places. Without it, we face significant challenges in providing essential services. We have done the hard work of raising funds, receiving approval, and adhering to the 4-hour permitting process. Now we simply ask exemptions, so we need to complete the this project. As veterans, we have answered the calls of our country. We have hesitation. We have asked that you help us in community for each other, allowing us to complete this vital operational facility. Thank you for your time, your consideration, and support of veterans in this great city. And you know,
Thank you. Next up, John Key.
Thank you. I know we're running short of time. I'm here to second a lot of those requests that the city council approved an exception to allow our folks to install gas fire rooftop units to our PFW folks. I was the commander of this post from 2019 to 2021, and I started the first phase of renovation. We were delayed, we experienced cost overruns. Had we been able to install these rooftop units during the first phase of our reconstruction as planned, we would need this exemption, but due to the delays and then permitting process, all the hoops we had to jump through to get the approval to install these units, we got caught up in the law that requires electricity. So in addition to asking for an exemption to get our permits approved, I'd also like to ask that you extend that courtesy to all veterans organizations or more broadly nonprofit organizations who have face an undue burden and having to get the new more expensive gas to our electric units instead of the gas units on the rooftop. And you have my contact information when I signed up earlier. I'd be more than happy to give anyone on the council for this historic facility. There is a plaque in the Capitol just across the street that commemorates the founding of veterans of foreign wars in Denver, December 1st, 1899. So 125 years legacy in this city. We're the bedrock of veterans. I'd like to spend way more than 2 minutes giving you that full history. So feel free to reach out.
Thank you so much.
This is it.
Competition. Speakers and comments tonight. Next session, we're going to have guys. We have to be like that.
Well, people are dying by the thousands. Don't do nothing. Don't sit there. Oh, my friend is 19 years old. He throws every fucking day. He is fat and he does not have his scale, he does not have his urinate, he does not have clothes. Because of the money in Colorado and the $11 million grant the city of Denver specifically sent to the Israeli military. Continue apartheid, continue genocide, continue occupation, those cruel ways. And so I'm going to give you a fucking plate. These are speeches, to listen to me for 3 minutes. So, when you go to forever, highlight your feet off the feet, where you go again.
The council will now convene from our earlier session. There's no unfinished business. There's one proclamation. Councilman President, do you want to wait for a minute or?
Shame on you. Shame on you.
That's
Shame on you.
free outside. Free outside. Free outside.
Free outside.
From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free.
Do something.
From the sea to the river, from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free.
make all this stuff, it's like Israel can make all this stuff. We got to do this, we're not asking to do this at all. Nothing you can do, we know that, they know that. All you gotta do is stand up and say enough is enough, that's all you need to say.
Excuse me. Let's go see what's going on. Well, that's that. So, yeah, I can barely talk. I had dental work done. The stuff is starting to wear off, but the side of my mouth, my tongue, feel really fat still. I'm having a problem talking properly, and I don't want to drool all over myself. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go put some shorts on. I gotta go run. I woke up today. I tried scheduling an appointment with my leasing office, and the dude came in, then he left early because he was sick. So,
Please do not record and go out.
ma'am,
Please do not record. Please exit. Thank you. You cannot record in your meeting.
So I was trying to get to the city council meeting, and they had not ready. Just a few minutes ago. And then the other saw that.
finality of decisions.
You cannot record in the building. Please exit.
Sir, I cannot hear you properly.
You see that? Read that. Record that. How about that?
Oh, I think that dude just told me to go record. Oh, that lady always targets me, dude. All right, so anyways, trying to talk without chewing on my tongue. Oh my God. Alrighty. Oh. Okay, so here we are. Go put some shorts on, go down the river, see if we can hop in the river. It's like 79 degrees. It's pretty nice. Wait for the Novocaine or whatever it is to wear off so I can go eat because I don't want to chew my tongue. All right, but anyways, I'm going to call it. Peace. Love you.